Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwantner and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the pleasure of speaking with Tom Gartland. He's president of Avis Budget. Welcome, Tom.
Thank you very much.
Tell me a little bit about your corporate culture. How would you describe it?
I think it's an evolution, to be honest with you. We are a group of 22,000 folks in North America, and really we're trying to change the culture into one that is family-oriented, respectful, treat each other with dignity and honor. And we believe that if we do that amongst ourselves as 22,000 folks, that it will transcend itself to the customer experience and to everything we do as an organization. So really about caring and honoring and respecting and like a family. We talk about it as a family.
So you use the family model. How do you prioritize in your employees' minds what comes first, the customer or the employee?
What I share with our team is that what comes first is their personal family. The people that they love, the people that love them, and that I hope is their priority and the number one thing in their life. And then we talk about our work family as a priority 1A. So, you know, oftentimes we spend more time at work with the people we work with than we do with our own families, just by virtue of the hours we put in. So I think that is really the key, is that if we treat each other that way, as a family with love and respect, that should be priority number one.
And then the customer.
I think everything transcends from that.
Right.
So
is the customer like an extended family, like cousins?
I think to the extent that we can capture 22,000 people working together, then automatically the customer becomes part of the fabric of the organization. So when we get to the customer as part of the family, then that's when we'll know we have reached success. We're on our way. We're in a journey, in a process of going through this. I get beautiful letters from customers, but I also get letters from customers that are upset about the customer experience, which, by the way, is a great teaching tool and an opportunity to recover. So we use that as well. But the customer will naturally be an extension of our family as we continue down this journey.
How does the voice of the customer get to you, through the internet or physically?
Every way, I think, but we have a process where we survey 70,000 or so customers on a monthly basis. We do it by geography, by store, by area, by region. So we break the data down. We have tremendous data sharing that we get voice of the customer data on several key questions. And so I get all that information. It's actually one of the top priorities. It's one of the key remuneration programs for our bonus programs for all of our folks. And we discuss it on a monthly basis as part of our staff meetings. That's one way I get data. I get data every day from customers, good and sometimes not so good, via email. My information is public. Customers can reach me publicly. I get data by visiting our locations. This morning I'll be at our location in Boston, and part of that visit is going into the store and meeting with the customers and talking to them about their experience. So I try and capture that data in many ways, but we have a rich database with at least 70,000 responses, what we call voice of the customer, on a monthly basis.
Can you do me a favor and just open your jacket and show the brands?
Sure.
So we have Zipcar, we have Budget, and we have Avis.
Correct.
And each one of those brands has a different personality.
That's right.
Can you help understand how you bring in new people and make your existing team stronger? How do you select them? How do you enculturate them? How do you train them? And how do you nurture them to be just as excellent as the rest of the team?
We have a very disciplined recruiting process, in that for each role within the organization, we use a a personality score testing process to understand does the person that we're considering to bring into the family, do they fit the values and have the right skill sets and intellect and personality and so on. And it's not because we want everyone to be a square peg in a square hole. It's we want to understand what makes that person tick and their personality and their DNA, and then we understand whether that fits within our organization. So we use a company called Caliper. We give every perspective. When we narrow the field down to a few candidates, we give every one of those candidates the Caliper assessment. We work with our partners at Caliper that read that assessment and help us understand is this person within a fit range that works for our company. So that's step one. Step two is more importantly, we use this for part of the hiring process. But what's more important is that everyone in the organization has gone through the Caliper assessment. And so we now know what the team makeup is, what your strengths are, what my strengths are, what my deficiencies are. And then lastly, everyone in the organization on an annual basis goes through a detailed talent management and succession planning process. And so we identify the key strengths within the organization, the high performance candidates within the organization, and we as the management team in all levels of management, all the way up through and including the board of directors, is assessing our key high potential employees on an annual basis.
Well, thank you so much, Tom.
My pleasure.